Hey, it's Dan, and in this video I want to talk to you about how much work does it take to actually be a property sourcer. Hey everybody, Dan Latto speaking. Hope you're well today. So let's talk about property sourcing. I get asked this question all the time. How quickly will I get my first deal? How much money can I make? How easy is it to find deals? It's hard. It's really hard work. It might take you 12 months. It might take you 2 years. It might take you 12 days. Nobody knows. How long is it going to take to do anything? How long is it going to take you to lose a stone? How long is it going to take you to make £1 million? How long, it's just an infinite question. It depends on so many different factors. How educated you are in property sourcing. Like, you could be working really hard on the wrong thing and never get the result. The example I always use is the guy going up the escalator. I'm sure you've heard this before. So there's this guy and he's really drunk and he's trying to get up this escalator, except the escalator is one of those that goes down, and he's working really hard, and then someone comes along and points him onto the right escalator and he goes straight to the top. And he was working really, really hard, and people think you just have to work hard and that's it. And there's no point in working hard on the wrong thing. And I do believe that many people are working really hard on the wrong thing, and that's why they're not getting results. And all these people say, oh, well, you don't need a coach, everything's free online. I haven't got a clue what we're talking about. Wait until you've coached hundreds and hundreds of people and then come to me and tell me you just have to work harder. Or that you don't need a coach. It's ridiculous. You do need a coach, because if you're working really hard but you're working on the wrong thing, you ain't going to get the result that you want, right? So the first bit is you've got to know what to work on, and then when you know what you're working on, you won't be very good at it. Everybody knows that. As soon as you learn to do something brand new, you ain't going to be very good at that. Why would you be? What makes you so special that makes you think that you can be amazing at everything you try your hand at? That's not how life works. And if it was, well, everyone would be doing it, and everyone can't do it. So it's hard. So you've got to get the right education. I think you need a coach, because then they can point out the bits you're doing right and the bits that you're doing wrong. And this little bit over here, what's that all about? That's not going to help. Well, I just thought. Well, you thought wrong. Don't do it. Right? We know what works and we know what doesn't work. Like, for example, leafleting. Leafleting works. And just like most of our leads come from leafleting. What about a website? Yeah, a website's important, but we don't get leads from websites. Not really. A website will confirm the leaflet. It gives people reassurance that you're actually a bona fide company, to the extent that you've got a website. Doesn't mean you're a bona fide company just because you've got a website. There's lots of dodgy companies out there with websites, but they're still dodgy and don't know what they're doing, right? But it's like an additional factor that makes people think that you're actually a proper company. So it's hard work. It's really hard work, and it's definitely something that you've got to. That's my wife, by the way. It's definitely something that you've got to put in place. And you've got to do it again and again and again, and you're going to have failure after failure after failure. And every so often, you get that one person, and they've just been really lucky, and they've managed to get their first deal on their first attempt, and it's like, oh, this is easy. And it's luck. That's what it is. And you've got to put the time in, and you're going to have failures. And 2, 3, 4 years in, you might still be having those failures, but then year 5 and 6 and 7, poof, you're gone. And it's a business, and people think, oh, I'm just going to do this part-time, a couple of hours a week. What makes you so special that you can put in a couple of hours a week and make $5,000 a month? Well, how does that work? Like, you might be special like that. You might be this amazing person, but generally most people are not. And there's this realistic idea, or this unrealistic idea, I should say, that you go to an event and you get trained up and you're going to be amazing and you can just do it because you're you. And I wish that was the case, but that's not the way that life works, sadly. So it's hard work. Now, let's talk about the positives. Now we've put it down completely. We've just had a month where we've done £20,000 in sourcing fees, and that's all agreed. They haven't yet completed, and it's approximate, slightly more than that. But some of those will go through and some of those won't. But as an example, a £20,000 month isn't bad. let's say you only have 3 20 grand months, that's still 60 grand, and the other months are 2 or 3 grand. That's not bad. 2 3 grand, 9 months, 27 plus for 60, so it's 100 grand a year. Can you have months and years like that? Of course you can. We're here, we're doing it. I've been in property for 20 years, and my business partner who does all the sourcing, she's been in property 10 years at least, on various different aspects of property. And so it takes time to get there. But can you get there? Of course you can. But is it something that's going to happen like that and overnight? Of course it's not. Why would it? So I just want these videos to be ultra realistic about the amount of work that has to go in. Now, does that mean that you shouldn't do it? Hell no, you should go do it. You should go give yourself the opportunity to change your life for the rest of your life. I want you to be wealthy. Like, why would I not want people to be wealthy? I want you out jet skiing next to me. We're playing basketball on Friday on the outdoor court. Come and join us, and then we go for coffee. And every Tuesday we're looking at going and doing paddle surfing. Come and join us for that every Tuesday, you know? Come and live in the villa next to me and buy the boat next to mine. And that's what I want for people. I don't want to be on this journey on my own. I want more people involved in it. And then we can have these much higher level conversations that you generally can't get with people when they have a full-time job and credit card debt and car loans and loans for store cards and all this extra stuff. They're a different level of conversation entirely. So come and join me on this journey. But it's hard work, and you've got to be prepared to put in that work. Alright, I hope that's realistic viewpoint into how it actually works, and I hope that's useful. We'll catch up with you on the next video. My name's Dan Latto. Take care.